How do you become the most famous woman in the world at 15? We'll dive into how Calvin Klein jeans made Brooke Shields a superstar and the most famous woman in the world, next on this episode of The History of Television Commercials. More than 40 years ago, an advertising campaign by Calvin Klein, a burgeoning fashion brand barely 10 years old, took a daring step in television advertising by employing the services of an up-and-coming model and actress by the name of Brooke Shields. The commercial not only catapulted Calvin Klein jeans to unprecedented popularity, it also ignited a firestorm of controversy and debate that resonated far beyond the fashion industry. The immediate commercial success, marked by the sale of 200,000 pairs of jeans in the first week alone, was a testament to the campaign's profound effect on consumer behavior and the fashion market at large. Despite facing significant backlash, including bans by major networks in the US and other countries, the controversy seemed to amplify the campaign's allure, propelling sales to an astonishing 2 million pairs a month and significantly bolstering Calvin Klein's revenue. Calvin Klein was established in 1968 by designer Calvin Klein and his business partner and childhood friend, Barry Schwartz. By the mid-1970s, the brand had already made its mark in the fashion world with scarves, coats, dresses, lingerie, and fragrances. The brand was synonymous with sophistication, minimalism, and a keen sense of the day's popular culture. Calvin Klein's venture into jeans in 1978, inspired by the popularity of the skin-tight look making its way through popular night spots like the iconic Studio 54, marked a pivotal expansion of the brand into denim. This move was not just about adding another product line, it was a strategic pivot that positioned Calvin Klein at the forefront of high-fashion denim, resulting in $70 million in sales by 1979 and setting the stage for the groundbreaking campaign to come. Calvin Klein's print ads in the 1970s were not as provocative as the ads that would be implemented in the 1990s, but they were still somewhat on the cutting edge, often featuring male and female models in distinct poses using a minimalist approach. The selection of Brooke Shields for the Calvin Klein jeans campaign was a strategic move that leveraged her blossoming fame and the controversy that already surrounded her due to her roles in films like Pretty Baby, released in 1978, and The Blue Lagoon, released in 1980. Shields, who began her modeling career at the tender age of 11 months and appeared on the cover of Vogue by the age of 14, was a figure of intense public interest and media scrutiny. Her casting in the Calvin Klein campaign was both a reflection of her status as a rising star and a move that capitalized on the media's fascination with her. Calvin Klein had an in-house advertising agency that consisted of Klein himself, writer Dune Arbus, and Richard Avedon, a renowned photographer known for his work in the fashion industry and who would add an element of high art to the advertisements. The campaign had a minimalist backdrop which added sophistication to the visuals. Avedon's involvement also lent the campaign an artistic credibility, merging high fashion with mainstream advertising in a way that was groundbreaking at the time. Despite the controversy, or perhaps because of it, the campaign was extremely successful, catapulting Calvin Klein jeans into the spotlight and significantly boosting sales, as well as leading to a surge in popularity for the brand.
You want to know what comes between me and my Calvins? Nothing.
Calvin Klein jeans.
The commercial, first aired in November 1980, marked a pivotal moment in advertising history. In the commercial, the line about nothing coming between her and her Calvins, delivered by a 15-year-old Shields, sparked widespread controversy due to its sexually suggestive undertone, leading to an uproar and multiple debates over the appropriateness of using a minor in such a manner. The line and the commercial was considered so suggestive at the time, it was banned by major networks like ABC and CBS. Despite the controversy, the campaign was a massive commercial success, contributing to sales of millions of dollars per month for Calvin Klein. Though there was initial controversy, the campaign has since been recognized as a pivotal moment in fashion advertising, blending sensuality, sophistication, and controversy in a way that captured the public's imagination and significantly boosted Calvin Klein's brand visibility. The campaign's success demonstrated Calvin Klein's understanding of popular culture and the power of controversy in amplifying a brand's presence in the market. Shields herself admitted she was not prepared for the backlash that followed the campaign's release, including intense media scrutiny and public debate over the sexualization of young models in advertising. In a reflection on the campaign, Shields discussed the impact it had on her life and career, highlighting the challenges of being thrust into adulthood by the media at such a young age. She revealed that the backlash struck her as surprising, giving her view of the ads as artistic rather than provocative. Shields also mentioned feeling like she had failed Calvin Klein when her contract was not renewed, despite the campaign's success, showcasing the complex dynamics between advertisers and their muses. Decades after the campaign, Shields posed for a Jordache jeans ad in 2022, making an obvious nod to her Calvin Klein ads. The impact of the ads can still be seen today, as others, including Kim Kardashian, have paid homage to the early 80s Calvin Klein ads. The legacy of the campaign is multifaceted, influencing not just the trajectory of Calvin Klein as a brand, but also contributing to the ongoing debates about ethics in marketing and representation in the fashion industry. It also exemplified the power of branding, the allure of controversy, and the enduring impact of innovative marketing, paving the way for future advertising strategies that seek to break through the noise and make a lasting impression on consumers. As we conclude our journey through another memorable chapter in television advertising history, we hope you've gained a deeper appreciation for what goes into making such an iconic commercial. Thank you for joining us, and tell us in the comments section what you think about this episode, and we'll definitely reply. Also, tell us which commercials you would like to see us do an episode on. And finally, remember to press the like and subscribe buttons so we can bring you more insightful episodes on the history of television commercials. Until next time.